All right, so I've been receiving a lot of DMs about this situation, and people have been talking about the situation, about what happened with LNS. I will not lie, it's kind of complicated, it's kind of weird. But what is good, I got my two homies here. I got Donnell and I got MasenkOG with me. Y'all want to say a quick what's good to actually explain this situation, you know?
Hi. Masenko should probably say what's up too.
I did. I said what's up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna explain a little bit about LNS. I'm not gonna speak on anything that hasn't been shared via Twitter or on his actual YouTube, Twitch, those type of things. So, LNS is a content creator, or what should I say, was a content creator, because he doesn't really upload anything anymore. He doesn't really seem like he has plans on uploading anything. I've talked to him about streaming. It seems like it's more so a matter of he doesn't have the best ideal situation for him where he would even want to stream right now, so that's just not something that's on the agenda. But LNS is somebody that Masenko, Negoy, and I have made content with for years, and you guys can go on any of our channels and you guys probably see content. Just, I mean, you can go to any of our older videos, basically 3 years ago, something like that, you'll see it. And honestly, they have, Negoy and LNS, they always seem to go back and forth on a lot of things. It was more so friendly at first, but Negoy, I'm gonna let you speak on some of the stuff that's been happening leading up to the current situation.
Like, pretty much, it was back and forth. It was kind of friendly. I thought it was friendly, you know? Like, we had a little situation that happened before that Donna's gonna speak on later, but like, I thought that we were good, but apparently we were not good. And recently what's been going on is more so like LNS has been very, very, very disrespectful with me to some things. This is how I am as a person. I don't care if you roast me or attack me as a person, but when you come for people that I care for real, that's when I actually get hurt, you know? And LNS has been talking a lot and roasting a lot my dead friend, and that's one thing I actually don't really fuck with, you know, saying that like she deserves to have been dead. He said he's gonna put me into the dirt with my friend, and I'm like, me trying to understand, I'm like, what have I done to you to make you feel that way towards me?
And also something that I want to speak on that you kind of just skipped over. This kind of started with a tweet in recency. This thing has been going on for a while, but in recency, the burst that started all this, Negoy, or LNS tweeted out like F Negoy for no reason, and people thought it was just a joke, because like I said, we speak on things jokingly all the time. That's what homies do. However, it was already discussed. It's been something that's been understood. Negoy and LNS are not homies within our circle. We haven't told everybody, but within our circle, we knew that. But later, LNS made another tweet about someone's mom and about how they need to end up like Aaron's mom or something like that. And I personally knew that he wasn't talking about Negoy, even though I didn't inquire to LNS. It just didn't make sense because it was tweeted out hours later. But Negoy thought LNS was talking about him, and Negoy, I mean, you know what you did after that. I mean, you came in the group chat and, you know, you and him went back and forth.
I mean, I came in the group chat, I was like, what do you want, my nigga? Like, what is it? You keep on talking about me, putting my name in your mouth. Like, what is it? I don't care about you.
Yeah, because the thing is, even if he wasn't talking about your mom, he still said something in recency on Twitter about you. And like, the thing is, if he just says F Negoy, but y'all are homies, it's like, bro, it doesn't matter. But y'all are not homies. Like, that's been something very well said to each other over and over. Yeah, very well established over and over to each other. And yeah, I guess at this point I can even speak on the incidents that led up to this. So basically no one actually remembers. Like, Masenko, do you remember the exact conversation that had them just beefing where LNS more so hating Negoy?
For the longest, I thought it was more so LNS was just like playing around. Like you know, we always do that. Like he do that to us. Like he'd just be like, oh, like fuck y'all or stuff. Like it is what it is. That's what we do. But then, like, it was a point where he just like, no, I really don't like Negoy. And just knowing LNS, I'm thinking he's still kidding. But then he just starts saying more outlandish stuff over a time, and it's like, oh no, he's serious. He really does not like Negoy.
See, and the thing is, I knew he was being serious from the jump, and I even told him, like, bro, like, it's not that deep. And this is what I'm telling y'all, we don't even remember what it was. I'm pretty sure it was something along the lines of us either making content. Yeah, it probably has something to do with making content or playing video games or something like that. And dudes just start going back and forth and F you, F this. Yeah. Like, but dudes do that all the time while, like, you know, just, I don't know, rocking out with y'all. Like, people do that all the time. They squash it and move past it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was thinking that would be one of those things, like, maybe you guys can talk about it later, get over it type of thing. But nah, that LNS is not the type of person. He said it straight up himself. He's not the type of person to, you know, really,
like, if I don't like you, I don't
forgive
like
somebody. He doesn't really forgive for anything. It's more so a matter of, like, yeah, F you, you're on my list and you're not getting off this list type thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that's how it was with Negoy and everything. And as I said, we don't even remember exactly how it started, but it's led up to this. And LNS has before said some things in regards to Negoy's friend when LNS blocked him on Twitter and kicked him out of the group chat. You guys know that. You do it on Twitter. On Twitter, if you block somebody, they will be removed from the group chat. And he blocked Negoy after they went back and forth. And after that, LNS had said some stuff about Negoy's friend. And I got on LNS about that. And I get on LNS about a lot of stuff. I feel like out of everybody, I probably check LNS the most out of everyone in the group chat and within our circle. That's not to say I'm over here trying to tame him or anything like that. I don't want anyone taking that story and rolling with that. But, like, I feel like I kind of have to do it because I feel like LNS will listen to me more so than anyone else normally when it comes to stuff. You know what I mean? So I tend to end up being that person that does that. And I even told him, like, bro, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I can be cool with you, but I don't think I can really be cool with you if you're over here talking to Negoy like that, because that's my friend as well. I don't care who you are. You can be my blood family. You can be my blood brother. I know it's blood family. You get my point, though. You can be really close to me, man. But if you're over here disrespecting somebody that I really respect and know right in front of me, and you have no valid reason to act the way you are, and you're not accepting that you're out of pocket, nah, bro, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I might have to keep you at a certain distance because you can't be cool when we're around other people that you should honestly be able to be cool with and people that I'm cool with. You know what I mean? Like, I just didn't like that. But I explained that to Negoy. Negoy, do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember. I feel exactly the same way that you feel, you know? It's like, there's just some level of respect that everybody should give to people. And even if you don't like me, you're able to speak to me. Like, LNS is a grown man, you know? Speak to me if I've done something wrong to you, and we can have a grown man conversation. That's what I tried to do yesterday night.
But that's the thing, and I explained that to you even the first time I told you about that stuff. I said, Negoy, he, like, there's nothing you can do. Like, and I explained to you, I said, bro, do you want to even start up a new group chat where we don't have LNS in it because y'all can't get along? And then the other group chat can stay where it is, so it can be two separate group chats, y'all just not together type of thing. Whatever. Because personally, I just don't want you guys going back and forth like that. And I asked you if you want to be added back. You said you want to be put back in it. And honestly, at this point, I'm in my mind, I'm like, you know what? If LNS acts up like this again, I'm gonna just kick him from the GC because, like, he's the one causing the problem right now. And that's what ended up happening after the last incident. He said this stuff about your friend. I just kicked him from the group chat. Honestly, I don't know what happened. Negoy, after that, did he tweet? Was he the one that tweeted?
But he continued tweeting.
Yeah,
after,
he tweeted.
He could continue tweeting, and then that's why, like, because most of those tweets I didn't even see it because I don't follow LNS on Twitter. It was actually my friends sending me the tweets that
Make sure
LNS
you put up
was
the
saying.
screenshots of these things too when you go to edit.
Of course.
So people understand.
Definitely.
But it's like
I kind of need the screenshots because I kind of blocked them, so I can't really see his Twitter.
Well, unblock them and get them real quick. You know what I'm saying? But I was gonna say, a lot of people started attacking him for what he was saying and everything. And
at first they thought it was jokes too.
Yeah, everyone thought it was jokes, and a lot of people lost respect for LNS. But the thing is, LNS is in this state of he doesn't care, and LNS has been depressed. And honestly, he says it himself, so it's not even like I'm throwing him under the bus. I mean, he's kind of just unstable. It's not even a kind of thing. He's really not really stable right now in terms of just dealing with certain situations. You know what I mean? I mean, it's pretty
But I
freaking
understand.
obvious, but it's like
I understand though, Donnell, but like I'm depressed as well. But
I know
did,
Negoy,
like,
but let me finish. But
sorry.
the whole, that's why LNS will do those things, and why going back and forth with LNS and trying to shun him and trying to speak to him and defame, whatever you want to try to do, cancel him, he doesn't care. Okay? It's not going to make him change his ways. It's not going to make him go to sleep at night and genuinely like be over here down bad. Oh, little Timmy 613 said something bad to me on he doesn't care. And that's why I didn't like the entire situation, because it was just making a whole lot of drama and honestly getting a lot of people more upset. It wasn't even just Negoy at this point. Like, he was telling other people, like, I hope you die, yeah. And they were getting upset that he was saying that. And I'm just over here like, come on, guys, just like, leave it, man, because, oh my God. But, Negoy, you definitely should speak on the situation. Say how you feel about it.
I just feel like, because we've been, you, me, Masenko, all of us, we've been friends for like, what, a good 5 years now, you know? Like, I was 19 when I met you guys. We have a long relationship, and I thought I had a long relationship with LNS. It just hurts that all of this situation is just so, like, there's so many things I feel about it. I feel sad because I lost her. Like, pretty much he was a very good friend. I feel mad because he keeps on disrespecting something very close to me. And somebody who full on disrespects some shit like that about me, I don't really find that cool. I don't find that humane as well, to, let alone that it's a dead homie, but let alone committed suicide. And I don't find that humane, you know. So I'm just very like unstable about the situation. I just find it weird. I want to just, y'all been telling me to move on from this shit. I should move on, yes, but I'm someone who, when this type of shit happens, I will think about this shit a lot. I overthink a lot, and I try to think how I can handle the situation. What should I do? Yesterday night, I know I wasn't supposed to text LNS. I was with my friends. I was out drinking. I was drunk when I texted LNS. I was like, because he kept on tweeting again, and then I was like
explain the time and place when you were texting him. This was afterwards, right? This was after he was popping off on Twitter.
So this happened
because if you just say that, people will think you hit him up and y'all just beefed, and yeah. So this was after he was going off on Twitter and was saying F you to everybody.
Let me pull out the conversation so I can get all the timestamps and everything.
The only thing that I know with LNS, is if LNS know it's bothering you, then he gonna keep on addressing it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
and I was about to
the reason we saying
man.
Leave it alone is because if you leave it alone and he see it don't bother you, then he gonna quit doing it over time. But because he sees that it affects you and bothers you, that's why he keeps on doing it. That's kind of like when he would make them the remarks in the party, like the super sus stuff that he would say. I just wouldn't say nothing, and then he would stop saying it to me. But when somebody new joined the party, he'd say it, and then they'd react, and then he'd keep doing it. I'm like, yeah, like he want a reaction out of it, like.
Yeah, and Negoy, this is something I want to say to you, and I know you want to speak on the screenshots and everything, but I need to make sure that you hear this. I've said it before, you need to hear it again though. And I need to make sure that everyone even knows that I'm saying this to you so that there can be no excuses later, alright? Negoy, I know what he's doing is messed up, but I'm saying that a lot of people don't know this. There's a card of one of my friends that committed suicide. I keep it right here in loving memory of him. Always always on my desk whenever I'm doing anything in regards to being in this space, right? Just to keep it on my mind. But the thing is, keep him on my mind and kind of motivate me to just be great, you know, that type of thing. And yeah, it would bother me if somebody were to disrespect my friend. But at the same time, I cannot just throw all my emotions up in the air because someone disrespected one of my dead homies. Because for one thing, if they're willing to stoop that low, they're already somebody that's kind of beneath me at the point where I shouldn't even be giving them that energy. I feel like at this point, I'm just getting more and more upset. I'm making myself be in a worse mood because this person's already said something foul or whatever. They're obviously at this whack, morally low point, and I'm stooping more or closer and closer to their level with the more anger that kind of just overcomes me while talking to them, if you know what I mean. It's really no point in continuing on with a person like that. And on top of that, you gotta understand that if there's something like that that's like a crutch for you, people will kick that and watch you fall all the time. So F showing that weakness. I don't care. Like I know it sounds harsh, but you can't do that, man. You can't.
It's certain things. If you want certain things that motivate you. If people see, yes, they will try and use that as fuel. Basically. And
Negoy, that's not saying that you can't talk to us about anything that really is bothering you or something like that. But bro, every single time he says certain things, it's always going to fire you up. And I know it pisses you off, but you gotta, even if it does piss you off, F it, bruh. Block.
That's because Negoy stubborn. Negoy stubborn. He like, no, you gotta hear what I'm gonna say.
And I'm gotta hear what I'm gonna say. Sometimes you just gotta say F this person and I'm gonna block him. And this is coming from me. LNS hasn't done something like this to me. But I know from your perspective, that's how you gotta handle that, bruh.
If somebody did that, yeah. And it's like, I
gotta block them and move.
Like I genuinely do care for LNS. Like I want LNS to like I want him to get help. All this, yeah. Like I want him to overcome all the things that bother him and that have him upset. Like I really do. So like I care for LNS, but at the same time, yeah, you my homie too. Like you can't if you know he gonna do this to bother you, then just don't let it bother you. That like at the end of the day, his whole thing is to throw you off your mental. And you allowing him to throw you off the mental, knowing that's his intention.
Like I understand both of you guys where you're coming from. That's true. I've been letting it go. The thing is that it's just weird to me because I'm someone who wants to understand some things. I'm like, why is he doing?
And he's
this
not
shit?
somebody that you can understand in regards to it, bro. And that's what we've been saying.
I've realized it now.
We weren't in the GC. It was Kenzo, me, and Masenko. We were talking about this during Discord, bro. You tried to, and I think I was the one that said, you tried to befriend or overcome the problems with people too much, I feel like. Especially if it's somebody you know. And that's nice I guess you as a person, but at the same time, you gotta understand when to just straight up cut somebody off, bro.
Yeah, it can't be done. It can't always be done.
Sometimes you just gotta cut people off. Doesn't matter. Like, I haven't cut LNS off. I currently don't have him with the squad role in Discord because I don't want him joining in and engaging in conversation right now, all things considered, in this current situation, because that could lead to all sorts of nonsense right now. But for you, and we discussed this before we even started recording, you plan on like doing your thing and, you know, cutting them off basically. But moving forward, you gotta keep that in mind, bro. For anybody. It could be me. I don't care. If I'm at that point with you, cut me off. I'm serious.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah. No, that's facts. That's facts.
It is. I guess it's just like I said, he was my friend, you know? And I just want to just get to the basis because I am in social work, you know? I'm going back to school for social work. So I try to analyze situations and understand how a person is acting. That's what I do, you know? And for me with the LNS, why I'm acting this way, but now I understand. Now I'm gonna cut him off and move on, of course, because it's been too much disrespect. I just can't handle no more. At the beginning, I actually wanted to understand what's going on, but now I'm just gonna be like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, because the thing is, too, and this is honestly something. Now I can speak on this. I was gonna say like I kind of don't want to speak on it because like this is within the group chat, but it's like. Nah, we can speak on it because right now LNS's profile picture is a picture of Kenzo. LNS will like go on y'all and my social media and stuff like that and like either clown us or like use that in the future. That's why I don't tell him anything anymore. That's why I don't tell him anything that's personal about me, and that's why he even knows his current stuff about Negoy and stuff. Right? And I'm not saying this so that in order to throw LNS under the bus, but people need to understand the current situation at hand as it pertains to you, Negoy. Because I know they're probably even questioning, how does he even know about your IRL friend if you already up to this point don't like this person? Because I'm sure there's plenty of people that don't even know about this situation and they like you. You know what I mean? So I feel like that needs to be said.
So a lot of people were messaging me telling me what the fuck is going on.
And this is why the blocking thing especially needs to happen in this case. Yeah, do that for like anybody that's over or mute whatever. A lot of times you guys just mute somebody, move on. But for this case, block, bro.
Yeah, because Negoy, you wear your heart on your sleeve. Like you like telling people, not necessarily telling people your business, but like things that motivate you and push you. You kind of like put that out there for people to see, and he sees that like that's pushing you. So he knows that's something that's gonna bother you if you bring it up, and he wants to make you mad. So you just gotta let it not bother you when he coming from him. As much as crazy as that sounds, for the sake of your sanity, you just gotta let it not bother you.
Yeah. Like, I understand it shouldn't bother me, you know? It's just, like you said, I wear my heart on my sleeve. But the thing is, he disrespects a lot of things. Like I said, a lot of things about me. I don't care about that. It's when you come for something I care for.
And that's why he keeps doing it. That's why you notice he don't talk about your appearance and stuff. No, he don't call you ugly and stuff no more. Like, we all did that. He don't bother you. He sees that's getting a reaction from you, so that's why he keeps doing it. You get what I'm saying?
No, I understand. I recently just understood I have to stop being this type of person that tries to understand everything. I have to let it go. That's what I realized yesterday night. We forgot to go on that shit yesterday. Okay, so let me talk about the DMs yesterday. So I was out with my friends. Okay, so they came over. We did a pre-drink. We drank here, and I pulled up and I said in DMs, I said, I'm gonna say this again. Okay, it was 8:47. Stop talking about my friend. You can disrespect whoever you want. I just find it fucking weird that you keep on talking about my friend. And then he pulls up and says, fuck that bitch and drop dead. I'm like, you wanted this for real, huh? Like, this is exactly what you want, is me to actually DM you and start a situation. You got what you wanted, but just stop talking about my friend. And then you know what he says after? He says, 9 in your chest. Better hope I never see you. And I'm like, you won't even talk to me as an adult, but you talk about killing me, my nigga? Like, what's good? Like, what have I done to you for you to want to kill me? And then he's like, you'll be in the dirt, like, as one. Those DMs were something else, my guy. I pretty much understood. Everything you guys were saying is pretty much what I felt yesterday night. I was like, all right, then. You're just a grown man acting this way. So I'm gonna just move on.
That's what you gotta do with people, man. That's what you gotta do. It might annoy you because it's like, damn, bro. Like, this is really what it has to come to?
Yeah, that's why I feel this way. It's like, it came to this. We never had a full-on conversation, you know? Like, tell me, like, this is why I'm that way. Tell me why I made you feel this way. And I can fix my character, you know? If we can't even talk about what the fuck I've done, why are you acting this way? Be a grown man about it and come talk to me.
It's not gonna happen.
Talk to me if I offended you. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I know, that's why I'm saying fuck it now, because I understood from those DMs yesterday night, it's not gonna happen. So I'm moving on now, you know? Like, I tried to be the bigger person, LNS Situation, because recently a lot of things that I've done, even with my real life friends, I understood that sometimes I am the problem. I do some bad things sometimes because I don't think when I do something. I don't think when I speak sometimes. And you all know this, I say some stupid shit all the time, you know? But like,
we know.
Be a But like, be a grown man about this and tell me what the fuck I've done to you to hurt you to a point to act this way. But if you can't, to me, I just don't believe that you are actually a mature person. You are immature as fuck if you can't act and have a grown man conversation with another man, you know? Just have a talk. If you want to fucking call me and tell me what I've done. But if you can't act that way, you are a child. That's what it is. Like, we keep on getting older. If you can't communicate with another homie, I mean homie, like, I'll put homie in parentheses, you know, because we're not homies, you know. But I thought we were homies. If you can't speak to me, y'all always tell me if I do something wrong. You, especially Donnell, you put me back into my place when I act a certain way. I remember sometimes in videos where we used to record some videos, I would do something, you'd tell me that was whack as fuck, you know? And I understood that and I changed my character. But if you cannot do that as a grown man, then what the fuck? That's just how I feel about this. It's just, how are you older than me and you act like a fucking child, you know? You have a whole ass, oh my goodness, man, just, oh my god. Sorry, bro. That shit just cheesed me, bro. Oh my god.
Well, I think that's a nice point to speak on the final parts. If anything, what do you plan to do moving forward? What's your final verdict?
My final verdict is...
That's probably not the right word to use here, but we're going to use it now.
Whatever. The final things I got to say is just like, probably this man is going to watch this video because you know he loves the attention.
Well, I mean, it's about him. I don't think it's about attention. You made a video about him, so I think to watch it.
I was gonna say, if somebody name drop MasenkOG, I ain't gonna fake. I'm gonna click on that button.
Yeah, even if I'm supposed to react, we're gonna touch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna click on it. So I can't. I don't blame him if you watch the video.
No, it's fine. All I gotta say is like, yo, man, I honestly hope that he's gonna be doing good. I don't care about the man anymore. He will still hold a special place, a little bit of special place in my heart, you know, that because I still had a good relationship with him before, but I don't care, you know. I'm moving on, the whole squad with me, my whole legion is with me, I'm chilling, you know. So that's all I gotta say to my final verdict. I'm moving on. No more energy put into this shit, man.
Yeah, we have it. And I want to make this also known, even though MasenkOG and I are in this video, MasenkOG and I are mainly here just as supporting cats because we know Negoy will sit up here and try to record a video and this joint will be an hour long. It's already mad long, but like, you know what I'm saying? We have to add a few things and like also speak on a few things. That's one thing. I have a different perspective on the matter than Negoy does, and that's why I especially wanted to be here. And of course, the same thing applies to MasenkOG.
Where it'd just be like, oh, my side versus his side. We cool with both of them. We kind of want to to be like that.
Well, the thing is with me personally, and I tell them this is like, bro, I can't be cool with you if you over here acting like this as it pertains to my homies right now. Or not just right now, just like in general. They are really gonna have to end it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not go back and forth. LNS and Negoy. Do not speak to each other. That's me. This is me speaking. This is MasenkOG. This is Donnell speaking. I don't want y'all speaking to each other ever again for my sake. Please. And for your sakes. Because it's gonna blow me to see any of you over here either in your feelings or just being evil. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's all Negoy's fault. It's mainly LNS's fault, and that's why I'm saying, like, if there's anyone else, anyone that I'm really mad at is really LNS. Man, y'all gotta stop this. Both of y'all too damn old to be.
And if y'all see that on Twitter and stuff now, just don't engage anymore. Like, just don't engage anymore.
That
like,
too.
We talking Negoy ugly. Yeah, if you see it from him, just don't engage with that no more. Cause he's not kidding like us. Like, well, Negoy, you really are ugly, but like, he not kidding like us. Like, it's all from a good place like us.
Yeah, he does look like a bug, but only I can call him a bug, not LNS. LNS doesn't like him. You know what I'm saying? I like this bug, little ugly bug. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
I'm a beautiful person, by the way. I'm very beautiful. What the fuck is he talking about? Have you not seen my smile?
Come
on. Yeah, I think that might be a good point to end the video because we don't nobody agree with that.
I need to come